Where is it, daddy? Yum, yum, yum. Y'all, I don't know how to introduce vlogs. Like, hello, I'm Cece with an X. This video is picking up where I last left off in my last vlog of my jean assignment. But before we get to the sewing part, I thought I'd let you guys know that this entire vlog is me trying to get my shit together after a heartbreak. Like, I was a complete mess for like the first couple of weeks of August. And this was when I had just found out that my ex that wanted to go on a break with me started dating another girl right after. So I kind of lost my shit. But that also meant crying and being mad all the time and kind of not being able to concentrate well for my uni. But bless my friends for being there and dealing with my crying ass. And slap him in the face.
Oh, and everyone will be like,
and be like, bitch, look who you missed out on.
Exactly. You have to dress like the nice, like, you're
I'm
perfect.
gonna turn up in a ball dress.
Perfect everything. Perfect makeup, perfect dress, perfect shoes, everything. Perfect hair, everything. When you get your split dye hair, oh, that's when it's over.
And this was the day after that my ex sent me that it was none of my business to ask about him dating. It was so pretty. Oh, there's my babe. Oh, all these random people, hello. But that was really pretty. And fun fact, that was the day I spontaneously bought this pink bodice. Best purchase ever. You can tell I look kind of hella emo here from being sad. This is like spitting. Or like when you do like pop beans like this. Oh my god, wait, can it twerk?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Wait, no. Oh my god.
If you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself.
Then after 1 week, we're back on track. Nope, we weren't. I was kind of behind and still dying. But my uni work still needs to get done. I don't know, I thought that was like a really interesting montage. Kind of to remind myself how chaotic it was and kind of, I guess, make myself feel proud that I somehow managed to pull off a pair of jeans. I was low-key panicking like, how am I going to survive uni when I'm so emotionally and mentally distraught? But I still gotta bite my tongue and pull through because these pants still gotta somehow come together. I essentially had 2 weeks to finish sewing 2 pairs of jeans. One pair, which is the one I'm working on in this video, which is a draft pair of pants to see how my design would react towards the denim material and fixing any minor changes. But I also had a whole portfolio that I needed to write up. But the thing is, I was kind of heartbroken as hell and crying all the damn time. But back to my jeans, this little picture on the side was my first step to make these pair of jeans, which is the pockets. So the first thing that I had to sew was that little itty bitty coin pocket. And as you can see in my diagram, only that small little section in the corner is denim, where the rest of it is like, I guess, whatever pocket material you want. And I'm sewing on what is called the twin stitch needle machine. Oh my god, wait, what is it called? It's called a twin needle stitch. But is that what the machine is called? Hold up. I think so. But that's not important because look at this clean ass stitch. Oh, it's so cute. And there it is on the other pant leg. You can't really see it because it's lighter, but also because I accidentally cut 2 of the same pant leg. So the other one is inside out. But fashion, it's the aesthetic. No one will know. And you can't forget to overlock the pant leg. Fun fact, I used up like 3 meters of denim because for my design, like the second half of the leg, I'm like gathering up the fabric to create like a cool layered like ruching kind of look. But anyways, y'all, I was so dead that day. I was just trying to achieve something, which was to finish the pockets on my pants. And if I do say so myself, that curve, that pocket curve is sexy as hell. It's so like smooth and round. Oh, and remember, ironing is important for that clean and sleek curve. And then, wow, magic. Why am I laughing? Y'all, pockets in women's clothing need to be bigger and deeper. Like, it's so sexist how they have like either no pockets or like like the tiniest like 1-inch pocket for women's jeans. Like, bitch, what the fuck? Fashion is so misogynistic. Which is why for my pair of jeans, I specifically designed it to have a deep pocket that my whole hand, or even more, could fit in it. I think like halfway to my elbow. Oh, and here's a square stitch detail signature to R13, which is the brand that I'm acting as like a junior designer for. I then sewed a whole bunch of belt loops and the yoke, which is the extra piece of fabric for your ass. And that's my waistband. Yo, you know there's a saying that like how messy or neat your environment is reflects your inner mental state. And look at that, my toolbox. Loose thread and jammed as hell. Just shoved everything in. I did what I could today. It would have been nice if I was able to start sewing the pant leg, but I think I will have time on Tuesday to do it. I'm getting there. Tomorrow I'll be in the library. I'll be in the library, did I say? Because she hasn't started the business assignment that she had 1 month to do. But before that, I caught up with a friend. Oh my god. She's also a friend from high school, and we kind of caught up with each other and about the whole turmoil in my life. And if my friend is watching this, I just wanted to let you know that I laughed so hard that night. Like, I don't remember when the last time I laughed that hard since my heartbreak. Like the whole laughing like a dying seal, I'm suffocating kind of laugh. Where's your daddy? It's not daddy. Where's your daddy? Oh my god, that's a cute view. Y'all look, it's the moon. That one. That's a bright star. That's the moon. This is literally how late I get home, guys. I had one afternoon to be like at least 90% done with my business assignment. Okay, y'all, the amount of bullshit I had in this essay, it was supposed to be like a 1.6K worded essay of like researching your chosen business, which is why we had a whole month. Like half of the month was supposed to be doing intensive research, then second half of the month was gonna be my writing. But your girl was too busy crying to do any work. Now you might be wondering like, Cece, like how did you do this assignment then? Cause like, you know how I do social media and like content creating? During my like 2020 gap year, I did like a lot of intensive like social media like research. Like it was quite fun. So I followed a lot of social media growth people online. So my chosen business was like a social media growing agency. And I already had a lot of backbone like information about social media that I could just slither my way in and then just do minimal research on the brand. And your girl passed and got a B. Then treated myself to wintermelon milk tea with cheese foam. And yo, bless Jess, she dropped by at the library and like gave me a goodie bag of like stuff like, oh my god, girl. You know, today I was like hella strong and like badass today. Like I was like hamming out and doing all the work that I was behind on when I was like basically sad and like going through the whole heartbreak phase. Like just this process of like grieving and like literally for the past couple of days, I've laughed the most I've ever laughed since the breakup. Like I actually haven't laughed this much in a really long time, and I've genuinely been like really happy. Like I've been like hanging out with this friend for the past couple of days, like to catch up. I was joking about like, yo, like, I'll be all confident right now and like hella enjoying it. Like this morning, I was like dancing and singing, like jamming to like good vibe song because today is the most powerful like manifestation day. And now I'm breaking down crying again. But it's okay, Cece, you got this. This is just the process of getting over someone. It sucks. I have 0 fucks left. I do not care if I get hurt or anything. But that doesn't mean I can't feel, you know? Like, I'll get better. I still have work to do. I just got triggered. I'm getting there. 2 days later, I had my studio session to sew my jeans, and the first thing I did was sew in the zips. And you can see my inside stitch is hella messed up, but like it's covered, and this is a draft. And I had to twin stitch the crotch area. And here's the thing with denim jeans. The inner leg seam is usually always done with a flat felt seam, which is on this chunky machine that's specifically used for doing flat felt seams. Now flat felt seams are like when you don't see the raw edges, like the fabric folds together so you don't see the messy side. But it was so hard. Like me and like other people in my fashion class class were like, how do you work this big machine? Like, it looks hella intimidating.
So good sides are facing outwards when you sew this?
Yeah, good side.
Oh, okay. Oh, you should have picked it. Yeah, no, yeah. I think that's a good idea.
So, like this footage you see here right now, I had to unpick everything because she did everything wrong. Her fabric didn't overlap properly. Like, it got all stuffed up, so I spent like half an hour sewing for no reason. Yo, I actually cry. I wasted the whole morning, like, unpicking. I mean, if you've watched my past fashion vlogs, you know by now that I've done a lot of unpicking. And unpicking is normal, okay? Mistakes are normal. I like stuffed up and I'm unpicking. Is it hard? Okay, halfway through I was like fine, like it looked real nice. Ooh. And then as soon as I got to the crotch area, it kind of started like, I don't know, like the edges coming apart. Because like, you know how you have to fold it over it? It came undone like halfway through many times. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so annoying.
I don't know if it's because I wasn't careful, but like I was just kind of like, yo, let's go, because the first time
Yeah,
was so
you're like, oh, easy, it'll do it.
yeah, man, let's go. So the lesson here is, slow and steady? Actually, no. Practice makes perfect. Food. Yum, yum, yum. The sky looks so nice. I was just here like, hey. So this is my fashion friend that y'all have seen in my previous vlogs. So she does a photography minor and she got me to model for her work. So the theme of her photography work was like high-end, like fashion. Well, not really, I wasn't wearing high-end fashion, but like really luxurious, like fancy looking clothes, posing with like food. And she got me to model. Wait. Oh my god, wait, this shot. You know what funny thing was that I didn't know that I was going to model for her photography work until like right before lunchtime. Like, I love how she knew that I would always be so dressed up and I somehow matched the theme of her work. Like, I saw her inspo pictures and mood board and I was literally wearing what they were.
Come back, son. Put your ass back in the fridge.
Now, I may look like I'm not doing work and I'm just eating, but she was actually getting some shots of my hand grabbing the food, and my fingers were also accessorized with rings and bracelets, so it looked hella cute. Now, this is for anyone who takes pictures for like anyone, their friend or loved one. As much as it is the model's job to pose and look nice, the photographer needs to be able to direct them to pose in the nicest angle possible for the most beautiful shot. Therefore, communication is key and having fun. When I was posing for my friend, I felt really confident and happy, like I was in my zone. Like, I felt really accomplished and happy. I don't know why. I mean, I enjoy it, but it was really satisfying to me. And the fact that I was good enough to pose for her photography work? I mean, of course you are. You're fine as hell, Cece. Then for the rest of the afternoon, I sewed in the butt pockets and working on sewing the basic pant legs. As you can see, it was the two side seams that I needed to join together, and it's separated in this clip, as you can see. So I had to flip my pants inside out in order to sew it together. And here's a little denim education for you. The thread on top of the machine versus the bobbin, which is the thread under it, are two different thread sizes. The thread on the bottom is thinner than the thread on the top, as the thread on top is typically the seam that you see on the outside here, and since denim is thick, you need a thicker thread in order for it to show up on the fabric, also known as top stitch. And this is me really excited that I have finally finished finish the basic structure of my pants for the day. And I just need a waistband. I woke up really late past my alarm. I was supposed to like study early in the morning. But now it's lunchtime. Time to ham out my business case study and then my portfolio. So I was in the library the next day to finish my business assignment, but oh my god, there was a creepy guy, like you see, oh my god, like he was staring into my camera and like staring at me, and I'm like, bitch, what the fuck, can you like please not fucking look at me? I got like so annoyed, like let me do my work in peace and like don't stare at me. Can men just keep their eyes to themselves? Picture on the left was my final model fitting. I wanted to see how the gathered look would look in comparison to just letting the jeans like fall naturally. So I quite liked the detailed look of it at the front, but my fashion tutor didn't like it, and I'm like, I thought it was quite a unique look because like you don't really see jeans like that, and I do admit the gathers, like the way the fabric layered on each other, looked really nice. And he told me to like maybe try something different, like he liked the way that the fabric fell like on the side and the back, but he didn't like the front. And I'm like, okay then. And I get they're just like making a comment and they're the ones teaching the degree, but like other people in my fashion class were saying how he tried to like basically change other people's design details, which you're not supposed to do because we're getting judged on design and obviously our construction. But like whatever, I decided to like do something with the other pant leg. So I tried to do something different, like experiment with the other leg that I didn't do anything with. I unpicked the inner leg seam and decided to do the gathered stitch on the inside rather than on the front. And the hard thing was that the inner leg seam was the flat felt seam, so it was kind of extra hard and it took extra long to unpick the seams. And also I stitched a gathering effect in a really unconventional and like hard way. Like for my final pair of jeans, I'll probably need to use a different method, but that's what I did for this draft one, and it's draft pair of pants for a reason. So the reason why it was kind of hard was because one, it was on denim and I sewed 2 channels to put a string through to like gather up the fabric, whereas for my final pair of jeans I'll probably just sew like 1 tube channel. And of course, my bobbin thread had to like run out halfway through, so I thought I'd show you. To refill the thread, you have it on the side, that little thingy, and it like turns when you press on the foot that I just showed you. So I was basically just stepping on that black thingy and it like turns and it'll stop on its own until the thread like touches that little metal thing that you see on the bottom. That metal thing on the bottom basically stops it from overfilling. And this was the final look. I got my friend to model these jeans because the model went home and my friend is smaller than the size of the jeans. But overall, I'm like pretty damn proud of myself that I managed to pull off a pair of pants, considering how freaking heartbroken I am. But finished the last day of freedom before lockdown, walking down Queen Street all the way to the train station with my friend, enjoying the very last moment, but also freaking out whether we have COVID or not, because there was a case at our uni. Though what happened afterwards, I do have a lockdown vid, and the rest is history because you see me coping with my heartbreak through my art videos. So if you want to know the full scope of my shitty heartbreak, I mean, I actually haven't like fully set the story out there, but I will have a vlog coming up of me doing uni in lockdown and how I heal from my shitty heartbreak. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Comment down below a sunflower emoji so I know that you watched it until this far. Okay, love you guys. That's the moon.